Hello everyone, my name is Prerna Arya and I am here to demonstrate my final year project that is breast cancer detection through IDC using CNN. Before moving further, I want to introduce my team members Pururaj Singh, Ritika Gupta and Rishabh Chandok. We are making our project under the guidance of Dr. Sumesh Shuma, who is the head of our department. So let's move further. Here is the content that I will discuss in this video, that is abstract, introduction, implementation, result and discussion, and after that conclusion. So here's the abstract. We take the IDC of the breast. IDC is a type of breast cancer where the cancer has spread to the surrounding breast tissue. Cancer tumors can be classified into two types, malignant and benign. A benign tumor is one which does not invade its surrounding tissues, whereas a malignant tumor is one which may spread to its surrounding tissues as other part of the body. We are using the data set in this. The data set consists of 162 whole amount of slide images of the breast cancer. Specimens scanned at 40 pixels. From that, 2,75,550 by 50 RGB picture patches, out of which approximately 1,98,000 are the IDC negative images, that is a benign, and 78,786 are the IDC positive. So in the today's world, among all type of cancers, breast cancer is the most common cancer which is observed in both men and women. Invasive ductal carcinoma that we choose for making our project is the most common phenotype of all the phenotypes of breast cancer, comprising of nearly 80% of the diagnosis. Invasive means the cancer has invaded to the spread to the surrounding breast tissues. 20% of the breast cancer can be reduced with the early detection. That was the main motive for making our project. If we detect cancer at the earlier stage, then we can reduce it and we can save the patient life. Example of the breast cancer, here you see there are the two images in this, that is a benign image and a malignant image. In a benign means that is a non-cancerous tumor cells grow only locally and cannot spread by invasion and metastasis. As I told you earlier, you see here there are two type of cells present in it. One is a normal cells and another one is a benign cells, and you can differentiate it with the malignant cells. Here you see the malignant cells. These are invade in neighboring tissues, enter blood vessels and metastasize to different size. In the present era, cancer has become one of the most concern in the medical field. Breast cancer is having the smallest survival rate even after diagnosis, which is leading to a gradual increase in the number of deaths every year. And the fatality rate from the breast cancer is on the peak if compared with all other type of the cancer. Survival from the breast cancer is directly dependent on the reason of its growth and the detection time, and the chances of survival through successful treatment increases if the cancer is successfully without any false negatives during its earlier stage. What the basic aim for making of this project? Basic aim of the project is to develop an efficient system which is able to detect breast cancer in early stages based on automatic diagnosis of the breast regions. This system can also be used for detection of further stages of the breast cancer. Moving towards the implementation, here we have the flow chart of it, what we use, what the criteria and what are the steps we use to making our project is. First we take the input image, after that apply the image pre-processing, then segmentation, then feature extraction, and after that show mean, variance, skewness, kurtosis, smoothness algorithms on it, and after that we have to check variables. If the variable is cancerous, then we can declare it as the patient has breast cancer, otherwise it is not. First step is moving image pre-processing. Image pre-processing is a way to improve the quality of image so that the consequential image is better than the original one. Here mean filter and the median filter are presented for pre-processing of selecting the mammograms. And the aim of this process is an improvement of the image data that suppresses unwanted distortions or enhances some features important for further processing with CT images. They already contain lesser amount of noise. Here you can see the code of the image pre-processing. By applying this code in our project, we move further so that we go to the next step. Image segmentation. Image segmentation is a process in which a digital image is divided into the multiple segments. Image segmentation process involve operations like thresholding, edge detection, watershed transform, and many other. And the main aim of the goal of the segmentation is to simplify or change the representation of the image into something that is more meaningful and easier to analyze. Image segmentation is typically used to locate objects and boundaries in images. Next step is feature extraction. This stage is an important stage that uses algorithms. In that part, we apply the algorithm, we train the dataset, and techniques to detect and isolate various desired portions or shapes of a given image. When the input data to an algorithm is too large to be processed and is suspected to be notoriously redundant, then the input data will be transformed into a reduced representation set of features. After that classification step is come, after the structure is analyzed, each and every reason is identified, is evaluated individually for the probability of a true positive. Several methods exist for the classification process. Some of them are rule-based method, minimum distance classifier, cascade classifier, Bayesian classifier, and so on. And among these, we choose the CNN. What's the main methodology for behind our project? The algorithm is divided into two stages: training and verification. In the training stage, the first step is to clean up the IDC raw data by moving rows with all zeros. We then keep only those IDCs that have been identified via wet lab as possible biomarkers for breast cancer detection. These biomarkers are classified as clinically verified IDCs. Three feature selection methods: information gain, chi-squared, and lasso, are applied to independently rank the importance of IDCs. The resulting feature vectors are then fed to classification algorithms. For this purpose, two classifiers, random forest and SVM, that is support vector machines, are applied to train the model. And the second set of feature selection is performed on the selected subset of the breast cancer dataset. And these IDC features are ranked by each feature selection method individually. From these ranked features, different subsets were selected and were then fed into the classification algorithms. Training of the network. First we import modules, then explore data, then pre-process data, then define helper function for the classification task, and at last evaluate classification model. Why have we used CNN algorithm over other approaches? The big idea behind CNN is that a local understanding of an image is good enough. The practical benefit is that having fewer parameters greatly improves the time it takes to learn, as well as reduces the amount of data required to train the model. Instead of a fully connected network of weight from each pixel, a CNN has just enough weight to look at a small patch of the image. But wait, before moving further, we come to know what is convolution neural network. CNN are a type of neural network that are really good at identifying the features of an image. And before long, the CNN is smart enough to know what features make up a certain class or not. It detects and now the next layer, it goes through these edges, put together similar one to create more complex features. Here is the diagram you see in it. First we take the input image and a part of that. We apply convolution in a theorem on that part and we see the feature maps are produced. Among that feature maps, we also take a small part and apply the best normalization ReLU layer, that is subsampling on that. That is the pooled maps. And among that pooled maps, after that softmax classifier is applied on the train CNN using feed forward and the softmax. Use pre-trained model to obtain the feature representation after the final convolution layer. Train and test the model. So here you see the two images, IDC positive and the IDC negative. Through randomized rotation, reflection and translation, our augmented data set increased by a factor of 3, increasing the total number of 50 by 50 images patches to be approx 8,25,000. Among that, I told you these are IDC negative and IDC positive. So here, using CNN, I trained it to recognize what a healthy mammogram looks like and what a cancerous mammogram looks like. Here you see these are the white patches. So a healthy mammogram looks like by seeing what the features of features family come, and not healthy mammogram. For example, the white blobs or the white lumps in a breast would indicate a tumor or possibility of breast cancer for a pathologist. Here you see these are the white patches which detect this is an unhealthy mammogram. Here is the code of our program. These are the epochs that we run that define the accuracy of our project. I will show you in this our code. Wait. So see, here is the project code what we apply on it. These are the epochs you see here, and what we accuracy what we get it in first epoch 69 approx 69%, and in second epoch about 79%, and in the third epoch it is about 80% accuracy what we get. At last we get 82.6% accuracy. And here you see the graph of the number of epochs. Yes, here you see the model accuracy and the model loss. These two graphs here. The blue line shows the train and the orange line shows the test. We train our data set by using the CNN algorithm. About 70% of our data set is trained, and about rest 30% of the data set rest for the test. So you see the accuracy. Orange line shows the test. Here is a more model accuracy is more than the trained algorithm, and loss in the here blue line shows the train, then there is a more loss in the trained algorithm, but while testing it there is a less loss. And the final is the confusion matrix present here. Confusion matrix shows that we declare the IDC negative images as a IDC negative, but actually it is IDC negative by on testing, so it is 1027, and same is with IDC positive. Yes, so here you see the accuracy diagram as I told you. Results and discussion. The experiment is run on a 64-bit dual-core machine with a processor speed of 1.99 GHz using 1 GB of DRD2 RAM. The research is run using Python since all the other algorithms are coded in Python. All images are converted into grayscale. We opt for grayscale since it is simpler to handle. We coded an algorithm to detect whether an image belongs to benign group or the malignant group. Here you see the confusion matrix that I showed you earlier. Now the main conclusion of our project is the main aim of this model is to provide the earlier warning to the users, and it is also cost and time saving benefit to the user. The mortality rate of the breast cancer is the highest among all other types of cancer. It can be detected early by detecting the breast nodules. In this system, image pre-processing and image segmentation are implemented to obtain the diagnosis result. By using these steps, the nodules are detected and some features are extracted. The extracted features can be used for the classification of diseases. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So about conclusion, this technique helps the radiologist and the doctors by providing more information and taking correct decision for the breast cancer patient in short time with accuracy. So our method is less costly, less time consuming, and easy to implement. So this is all for our project. Thank you.